Hi guys, this is order of the week. This is a new video for the week of what day is today? I can't remember the day today. 17th August. And so it's for this week. So I do try to have a video by every Wednesday. Maybe this is published before Wednesday if everything works, but to be honest, I'm having so many problems to post the videos because the thing is, you can see my hand and you say, well, what's that for? I will tell you just now. The thing is that I've been having quite a lot of problems to make these videos because if I make a video in a phone, then maybe I need to transfer to a different laptop or other phone to upload it. And what happened is that for the size, I'm not able to send that anywhere else. So that was one problem. And then I try to make the videos, well, initially as long as I need that, but then I realized that they were not able to upload, or the second one was cut, and I thought maybe it was cut after half an hour. For some reason I thought that. I can't remember exactly why. When my thought process is lead me to that conclusion. But yeah, it did cut it. So I thought, well, I'm gonna try to stay within half an hour. I tried one still over half an hour, but 38 minutes I think it was. However, the video cut it at 23 minutes, and I thought, okay, I will upload the cut part of the video as a second part of that week's video. However, it doesn't allow me. It says that it's an audio video in a format of a normal video. So I have to move or have some kind of movement. I would say hopefully it works. I don't really know yet. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to have move my hands moving around every so often to see if that makes any difference. Hopefully you don't find it annoying. Hopefully it works. And well, I'm gonna try this. My second plan was to play the video I was going to talk about this week. But I wanted to show this board, which doesn't really work because what I wanted to show was that it says this week, because this channel is called Order of the Week. I thought it was quite suitable. I didn't even realize that the first time I used the board. However, watching the video back, the first video I did, I noticed that I could see this week on the top of the board, and I thought, oh, that's quite, a coincidence, maybe the universe is telling me that I'm on the right place at the right time. Maybe something else. You never know. You never know. So at the moment, that's what I want to think. I'm in the right place at the right time. Here at home, I wasn't sure if I was working today. I wasn't sure because I was very tired, very tired. But I thought, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try because as I was saying last week, um, my salary was cut quite drastically during the lockdown, and I'm just trying to make a bit of money just to get by. Really, it's honestly, maybe people don't realize what the struggle have been financially for a lot of people, and one of them was me. I can tell you, having quite a struggle. um, but yeah, I was too tired. I was too tired to go to work, so um, I never accepted the the job for today, which I had the choice. I had the choice. It's not like I was just canceling a chef or anything like that. I definitely don't do that. Even this week having a really tough week, because it was a lot of problems with transport, and I already booked a chef, and I complete them, even though I thought it was really painful. It was really painful, but I did made my commitments. And yeah, so I had the choice to work today or not. They were really need me, uh, but I could have been I could have got some work if I really wanted to. Okay, so I got up quite late. I'm not feeling tired. I'm not feeling tired, but I'm feeling a bit like one of those days that you don't know how they're gonna play out, because I didn't have a plan, uh, and I don't know. I don't know how the day is gonna go. I don't know how the video is gonna go. I know I have to try to move my hand and to make it a video, a visual video, yeah, a visual video rather than audio video. And also I'm gonna try to stay within the 30 minutes. As I say, maybe cut even before the half an hour, but I want to be sure. I'm gonna try my best, I'm gonna try my best to be able to upload this video. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, my cushion is falling down, and I'm falling with it from my couch. And so I'm gonna transfer this camera to the other side, because I want you to see the video I want to talk about today. And let me see if I could show you, because I haven't even looked for it yet, and I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do it. So let me see. It's no, I will still talk about, and hopefully, if you wanna, you will be able to find the video, because probably you know better than me how to do it. But let me try. So the video is called oh no, it's not. Better to start with the right words as well. It will make it a lot easier. And the video is called Time. No, where I'm going? Time, yeah. Time to fight for human right. Yes, if that finds anything. The video one? No, it doesn't. Okay. Time to fight for human rights, and it doesn't find that. Okay. That's not really the result I wanted. Why it doesn't show? Request human review? No. Time to fight for human rights. So why it doesn't find that? Why it doesn't find that? Maybe I'm gonna try to put the name of the channel as well, which is what I've been doing with the videos I post. I talk about that. Let's try. It's the same name, but it's one word or two words. Time to fight for human right. Maybe I don't know to spell it. Maybe I don't know to spell it well. My spelling is not great. No, it doesn't go. Let me see. No. No hemos encontrado. Okay, they haven't found it. All right. Well, let me try a moment. Okay, let's forget this just now. Maybe. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the video and I'm just typing, but it's a lot easier when I have I can use the both hands, you know, and I have the screen in front of me rather than on the side like I do when I try to show on the camera. Time for human right. Okay, no, I still can't find that. I'll try later. At the moment, let me just speak about it a little bit. And as I say, the name of the video and the name of the channel as well is Time to Fight for Human Right. So, as the name indicate, it's telling about different human rights that we need to fight for. I'm afraid, I'm afraid that's the thing. We are in 2021. No, we are in 2020. Oh gosh, we are in 2020. Sorry about that. We still to fight. To be honest, recently have become human rights have been quite. I want to use a word that is both fair and accurate as well. But I can get a word for it. That's gonna be a problem. Human rights have been neglected. No, it's not the right word because the neglected assumes that or suggests that we have forgotten for a little while or some aspects of it, or no, they haven't been forgotten, which is true, have been forgotten, but it's even more than that. They have been ignored, because sometimes when we know that the human rights are there, you know, but they are still being ignored. That's the word, you know, they have been ignored. I know it have been, periods in history when human rights have been fight really, really strongly, you know. Like mass protests and mass collective revendications and have been fights, you know, as well. Wars possibly are somehow related to rights, whether they are standing by your rights or whether they are trying to uh, abuse. I came with the word eventually. Abuse. And I'm sorry, it's a strong word. I was trying to be a bit more diplomatic. But rights are abused. I'm not saying all the time, of course, not all the time, but they are abused often. And as I say, there have been periods in history when, and that's my hand moving, trying to get the video suitable for uploaded. And in history, and after, it feels like there is times when people are just tired, or maybe we think they are not necessary. And as an overall, I'm quite a laid back person. So whether maybe I don't think about it too much at some times, I maybe go with the flow and let collective culture or movement to decide whether it's necessary to fight or not for human rights. But maybe in the recent years, what is happening is that human rights, in my opinion, have been more and more ignored. Those human rights maybe are not as obvious, or because maybe they are not always human rights per se, but they are laws that are there to protect well-being. Maybe no well-being individually, like it will say, well, you have the right to protect your belongings, I believe. You have the right to, well, you have the right for many things, I suppose, not to be harmed physically, if someone abuse or breach that law or violate that law, it will be a crime. It will be a crime that the perpetrator will have to face, But these laws are global. They are global. But still, they are there to protect well-being. The laws that the video show are different ones. Let me see, I have seen it here before. One is let me see, I need to find this once again. So one is the assistance from developed countries to no developed countries, financial assistance of 0.7, I believe. So the thing is, I know, and I hear that, and I don't have the exact numbers or, but I know, and I hear that many times, that they are not made, These laws are set there for a reason, because if other countries meet these laws or rules, we will promote well-being globally, and they are not. They are not meat, you know. So that's one that the video mentions. Another one is the Kyoto Pact of the CO2 emission reduction. Those ones are no meat either. Another one, which fascinates me as well personally, and I know obviously the 0.7 help to from developed countries to not so developed countries, I think is essential, really. I mean, it's a 0.7, you know. And the emissions as well, they are amazingly important as well. But anti-monopoly law, for some reason, I have been more in contact with. I have more experience about that because it's something that is closer to me, I suppose. It's definitely completely ignored. And what happened with this? Well, it's a big consequences of not meeting these laws, you know. For instance, when someone is ignoring the anti-monopoly laws, well, it could lead to a company to have unfair share of the market, okay? Which is something no good, obviously, but okay. You know, it can happen, and I always think when there is a law, you know, it's never gonna be applied 100%, you know, and I can accept that. But if that is ignored 1%, it will have some consequences with a immediate scope or low scope. I'm not sure. But if that a percentage increase, it will increase the scope of the how you call it, not the rate, no. I have the word in my mouth, but it just doesn't come out. Well, the scope, yeah, the the scope is the only word I can count with. It will affect the grade of the scope and geographically, the dynamics of the market, of course, it will affect as well. And it will be increasing proportionally to the amount of how that anti-monopoly law is ignored, you know. However, we are seeing the highest levels of anti-monopoly law being ignored to the extent when some companies are taking over the world. And you say, well, they have the right because, you know, they are doing better than other companies. They offer better products. Well, no, maybe not. You know, it maybe start that way, which is to some extent understandable, that they want to extend their market. I still think, obviously, there is laws and it have to be boundaries for everything, you know. But I can understand, you know, the boundaries get wider when it's happening in a fair manner, you know. But it's not always like it. It's not always because the market decide who is the better product. Sometimes the company demands and even force the law to change. We are talking about companies setting the laws. I can see a big problem with this, and is that the company do it for their own interest, you know. The laws should be there to help everyone equally. Is we allow the companies to take to be able to ban or to modify or even to create laws, we are saying that that company have the right to do what they want for their own interest. So no, I don't think that's good. I'm sure there is people that will say that's fine to them. Okay, I'm sure to think. But I don't agree with that, and I think a lot of people wouldn't agree with that, and more people wouldn't agree with that if they know what the consequences are. The consequences are that it could be anything. It could affect your life. It could affect your life very, very, very negative, in a very negative way, you know. From factories creating as much pollution as they want to, when the level of air pollution is unbreathable, you know, but it will be possible. Another law, which is maybe I'm not sure it's no, I don't think it's mentioned in the video, but I can definitely link to this, is confidentiality. Confidentiality, oh wow, it's a big issue, you know, and that could be manipulated, you know, with anti-monopoly laws to be in breach, you know, if they are not respected, then companies can abuse confidentiality, and we can see now the issues that can bring, you know. And again, will always be people that they agree with everything, you know. It does escape my understanding why some people are agree and even support abuse of fairness and justice, because the laws are there for a reason, you know. So it does escape my understanding, but I'm sure they have their reasons why. Still, I think I can hear those people. I'm not gonna change their mind. At the same time, they cannot change mine either, you know. And I feel that the last few years, and I always have to upset this group of people, policies and cultures or mentality, you know, of it's okay to abuse the system, it's right to abuse the system. And I feel like I have been putting with that in the last few years, like a lot of people have been feel that they have no choice but to accept that maybe democracy have been breach or violate, we could say, abuse. Yeah, abuse, I think, is a very good word. I have to accept that. because what most people, the people that support these ideas of uh, abuse of rights for the good of a few, because for me, what a principle that moves my mind and my behavior, my lifestyle, is that what is best for most people. That's why I try to um, differentiate different laws, what is good for everyone, give opportunities to everyone equality, equally, so that, or the laws that just try to benefit some, and I know that naive. I know no all laws is gonna benefit everyone equally. I know that, okay, and I can accept that. But it's when the laws that are being created are used for the benefit of a few and they are always the same ones, and it's at the cost of other people's miseries, is when I think it has to be a limit, it has to be a boundary, for this domination of this new culture, and it's happening. It's happening. The domination of a small group is costing the majority in live in misery. Um, and they are still very proud about it. That's why it get me really frustrated, really. How people that their happiness is at the cost of the majority of people's misery, being proud about that. I really think that is like, it's not possible. It's not possible to live like that. So anti-monopoly laws, I think, are really, really important, as well as any other law, equally as another. But I can maybe talk a little bit more about anti-monopoly, and I'm not gonna go into details. Because then I will have to mention company names, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that for two reasons. One, maybe at the back of my head, maybe I think maybe I could get in trouble, if I criticize a particular company, which is a few. It's a few. But no, honestly, that's in the back of my mind. This video probably nobody see it. And maybe they become popular, which I doubted at this point. But it's not that, because I'm a very strong-minded, maybe. So I don't think a fight is. I don't shy away. I'm afraid about an argument. And maybe I can lose arguments. I lose arguments very, very often, which surprised me. But I lose arguments very, very often because I think. My idea of perfect world, well, a lot of people probably think it's impossible, which they say, even friends, they say that the perfect world is impossible. Of course, but you are assuming that because I say we can be better, and not only a few people, but everyone can be better. And yeah, maybe unfortunately there is a small group of people that maybe cannot improve in any way. I'm not sure, which I think is possible to improve everyone to a level. But you are assuming that I want everything perfect. I don't want everything perfect. I know That's not possible. We cannot live in an Eden. We were out of the den after Eve and Adam. We were out of the den. I know this is not an Eden. I think this is a planet with sources of very good things, and with also other things we have to we have our challenge. Our challenge. I can understand that, but I'm not trying to achieve a rainbow kind of world. I know it's not the rainbow is gonna be there 24/7. It have to be rain. It have to be snow. Yes, and I like snow. To understand. No, I don't really like snow. I like rain when I'm home because I find the noise a bit soothing, but that's only when I'm home. I don't say I want a perfect world. I never say I want a perfect world, but that's what people see it. That when you are asking for human rights, you are asking for a perfect world. And because that have been proved to be almost impossible until now, then people assume you are asking for the impossible. I'm not asking to be a perfect world. I'm not asking for that. However, to reduce inequalities, yeah, definitely. To reduce inequalities, definitely. Because I really believe that we are all happy. They say, look, in economy, one thing that I learned in economy, and I'm not the best economist. My account will prove that I'm not the best economist. But one thing they say is the best business is the one that both sides are winning, are benefit from that business. So that's my principle apply globally. Is we all feel we are benefit, that will be the best business because we all will support that. Of course, not everyone can have everything. Of course not. And some people will have lots, and some people will have a lot less. And believe me, I always been on the poorer side of the scale. Okay, I grow in that side of the scale, and I'm happy with that, honestly. But I'm happy with that, and I have to admit it, because I still have access to education. I still have access to public health, and I still have a food on my plate every day, And I didn't have a nice house near the beach. We were living 2 generations in a flat of 3 bedrooms. We didn't have cars, we have a white and black TV for many years, and then we have the color one, what we call the color one. And I only have a computer when I go, just when I work myself, when I start working myself. And what else? I was going to say something else. Just to show that you can live with minimum, but you need that minimum. You do need that minimum. You need the food. You need a roof and over your head, no under over your head. You need education, and you need also healthcare, What is happening, what we are seeing, that we have just no pay attention, to what's going. Oh my God, it's 39 minutes and I'm still talking about this. Well, I'm gonna try to finish as soon as possible, okay? what is happening that we, for many years, we thought, oh, everything is fine. Oh, we are always fighting about human rights. Oh, everything is fine. Well, I'm afraid we have got to the point where no, it's no, it's not. It's not. And we can see now the negative impact of know as or don't know about our human rights and other people's human rights, because for me individually, I'm considered to have grown or born or live in a developed country, but the undeveloped countries, they have this law, and it's not only benefit them. No, that's the thing about these laws. They are not only to benefit them; it's for benefit us as well. Because how much is a lot easier to live in a world when all the countries can become self-sufficient rather than create a dependable culture when you always have to help, you know. Um, but no help in this 0.7% equally around the world, because it's easier when it's shared, than only expect a specific help from a specific moment, because uh, because maybe then you don't have the amount, you cannot finance the amount is needed, rather than develop or make it more sustainable so it doesn't reach to the point that the death is too high, and the financial cost is too high, for this aid, international aid. Anti-monopoly law, of course, CO2 reduction of emission, so everything is so important. I mean, they are created, internationally. They are created for a reason. So we need to start being sure that we meet those laws, anti-monopoly laws, of course. And I say they link nowadays very, very strongly to confidentiality, So yeah, that's what the video talks about that. And ask for people to join and express their support to fight for human rights. And the name of the video, as I say, was Time to Fight for Human Rights. And the channel have the same name, Time to Fight for Human Rights. So that was the video for today. It's a serious subject. It's a serious subject, okay? I wish I could make it lighter, funnier, but as I say, I create this channel and these videos because I want to talk what matters to me, and hopefully, does matter to a lot other people, and also to help, and I want to help people to know their human rights and what we have to stand for, how we could improve a situation that right now is, needs work really. So yeah, I hope the video with these movements from random movements that I make, maybe hopefully is suitable for video rather than, well, image video rather than audio video, visual video. Oh, sometimes sometimes my language is struggling. Visual video is suitable to a lot of, hopefully people find that interesting. It's not definitely not funny, or maybe some people find it entertaining. I find it entertaining as well. So hopefully interesting, at least. Hopefully I could show some lights if anyone don't know where to stand with human rights. Hopefully, I show some light, which is the purpose, really, the main purpose. Um, you know, so I will be very happy with that. I mean, some people find entertaining even better, because I will like to see something that is entertaining. So I would like to think that I make it a bit entertaining, but it's not a comedy. Definitely, it's not a comedy value. Um, but yeah, you will have to be the ones that decide that. As I say in the other videos, I will see you next week. So I hope you stay safe and well. Safe and well. Yeah. See you next week.